Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It is Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and I am here with actually days 76, which were drawer liners. That's what I've got right here. And days 92 and 93, which were mail and package mailers. So I just thought we would combine them all together. And what we're going to do today is create a journal cover in under 5 minutes. I promise, it's really easy. But before we do that, just a quick shout out to some new subscribers and friends. Donna Caraway, Hobby at NA, and Stacy Lynn. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and for your kind comments. I appreciate it very, very much. And for those of you returning, as you always know, we're in for a lot of fun. So here we go. Now, what you're going to need, some drawer liner. This actually, I just pulled this apart. There's a lot. I know you can't see that, but there is. And it does smell a little bit, maybe like roses. I don't know. But this was my take on drawer liner because I actually had some. Don't have drawer liner? No worries. Wrapping paper will do the trick. 100-day challenge, ATH, is what we are doing with items found around the house. And stay tuned because I am going to do an overview of some of, not today, but of some of the things that I've created with items you probably have around the house. And what are you going to do? Well, the first thing you're going to need is some kind of package mailer like this. Doesn't matter where it's from, UPS, FedEx, wherever. While this is only going to take 5 minutes for you to create, it's going to take me a lot longer to show you. So, in case you were wondering if this is going to be a 5-minute video, probably not. All right, so I'm just taking this off, and I am discarding this. Oh, however, you could keep this and use it as acetate and make a window or a shaker card, but I'm not going to today. The next thing we're going to do is to take off this. Now, I won't show you all. I won't put you through the whole pain of cutting everything and all that good stuff, but I do want to show you this because it's a bonus. You're getting a bonus today. Save this. We're going to use it in just a little bit. And then the other thing I would tell you is what I did is I cut this down while it was still, while this side was still put together. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know if it does, but here's how I did it. It was like this, right? So I pulled this off, this side off, because you don't probably want this on here when it's just too thick, right? So all I did was just pulled it back. It comes up really, really easy. And then bada bing, bada boom. You throw that away too. Unless you really want it for something, then keep it. And then I know that I want, when I open up my cover, I want it to be, and I don't know if this is going to be in frame, but I want it to be about, I think I'm going to make this 9, 8.5 or 9. I made this one only 8 because it wasn't, well, let's see. Your paper obviously is 8.5 tall. And what I'm going to do, let me show you a finished one so you can see. All right, here's one I finished. Let's just use that for an example. I guess I did do 8. Yep, I did. All right, well, 8 it is. So you go right over to your mat, measure however it is you like to measure, and sure that's an 8. And slice it down here. And then if your page is, now keep this too, because we're going to use that in just a minute as well. Well, nope, I didn't cut quite. And I didn't cut very straight. Good Lord, Angela. I'm having a day. I don't know. I need to stand up and do this, is what I need to do. Let's have a do-over. Okay. Now, keep this. We'll use it in just a little bit. Now, I want this to also be about 9 inches tall, which this should be about 9 inches tall. But I'm going to short up just a little bit. There we go. All right. Now we're all ready to roll. And then here's the easiest part. I'll tell you what the hardest part is. The hardest part is when you're unrolling this. That's why I have this folded. And it keeps rolling up on you. So I kind of laid that out in advance. So just know that's going to be it's going to be the thing that takes you the longest. So all you're going to do is glue the back. Now, when I took this off the roll, a couple of hints. Yes, this technically is directional, meaning that the roses, when I fold this over, will be upside down. But it's a whole bouquet of roses. Does it really matter? If it matters to you, you can still do it. May take you about 10 minutes, not 5. So you decide. I'll show you one that took me a little bit longer, that I was directional. But just imagine all the drawer liners that are just a stripe or a polka dot or, name your... I don't even need to put that back on there. So see what I'm saying? This is going to be the hardest part. Is making sure that it doesn't curl. And you're just going to... And I'm not sure that when I ripped this off the roll that it was perfect. I can already tell it's not perfect, but that's okay. We can trim it up. Now, I am going to sew all of mine later. So, obviously, that's going to take more time. But this is a very simple way to make a quick cover. And, if you don't have mailing, I had these from FedEx that never got used, from our office. And so they worked perfectly, but you can use a cereal box, anything. Is it going to take you probably a little more than 5 minutes? Yeah, because you're going to have to cut the box apart a little bit more than just what I had to do. But not much. It's still easy. It's still simple. Okay, now I'm pulling this down. Just got glue all over my and rub-a-dub-dub in the tub. I know I'm going to have to shore it up because it's not the right size. I prefer to use... I can't wait, by the way, to show you my little thing we're going to do. I prefer to use my box knife, but you can cut it with scissors if you want. Not that it really helps me to get it any straighter, because as you can see... that in the use it later. And there we have it. Well, no, we don't. I need to shore up just a little bit. Hang on, I got to do this closer to me. See that? There we go. That's better. And your journal cover is done. Now, if you can see, I did do this so that it was folded on the seam of this, right? So it makes it easier. Now, you can choose to leave it folded flat like this. So this one, I think we will do that way. But what I did with these is when I put them together, I just kind of went like this and rolled them, and then I put my glue in there and just kind of rolled it around it while the glue was still wet. Then I just put it together like this and put a little clamp on it and let it all get dry. So I have a little more room in there. Here's another one that I did. This is out of wrapping paper, and again, it is directional, but I didn't care because I'm probably going to put pockets in there. This one, I left it longer so that I could have a flap. And now when you open that up, you have it directionally correct because I cut 2 pieces, then put them together. Took me a little bit longer. But there you have it. 5 minutes or less, you too can make a journal cover. But there's more. But wait. Dave came in while I was doing this, and I'm like, do you think this will work? And he's like, well, it should. I don't see why it wouldn't. So I had this extra piece left. And on this one, it did not have that one side. So this was the bottom that was sealed shut. So I just made this into a pocket. Well, how about this? I tried it, so I do know it works. What if you cover this with your matching paper or paper of your choice, and then you wrap it around here like so. Now, you'll probably, what I was thinking is I would probably leave it over a little bit. Cut this piece off, because this is, I mean, unless you, how long is this? How long is the whole folder? Let's just get that. It has to be at least 12. It's about just a smidgy over 12 with the little tabs. And then you have a secret pocket. And I was thinking what would be cute. So here, we'll just do it. We'll do it with this one. I was thinking this would, and I'll decorate it later. This would make a cute belly band, right? So, with a hidden pocket. So then what we can do, do I want to, and this one I left so you could see those, but I would still put, I think I would put a little hole there and a dangle or a little tag that says pull to open. I'm trying to think if I want it. Where is that? Let me think here. We're going to go for it. All right, so what I need to do is tear off this strip. However, let me mark this so I can pull it up. All right, well, that was not very smart. Let's see, right here. Because I think I'll save that other little one and use it for something else. So I want to leave that tape on that part. All right, save this for another secret pocket. All right, now we can tear this off. Maybe. I might, well, they usually stick pretty, whoops, stick pretty well, I think. All right, make sure I have the pot opening right there, and I do. I'm gonna pull this, oh no, I'll just do it. It's just, do it the right way. Just a little smidgy more. Is it all the way up? Probably want it a little bit away from the glue, huh? Or the adhesive. There we go. So it's on there and it's even. All right, so now let's just glue it right here, steering clear of where someone's going to pull it open, okay? And fold it over. All right, now I am going to use that clip just to keep that down for a second. And then I'm going to cut this. Probably you won't be able to see this because I need it right up in my face. There we go. So now I can add a little we'll just do it so you can at least get a visual of it. I don't have any stamps out, but we'll just write it. Where are my labels? I just had them out. Sorry, I moved my cart out of the way. Oh. Hang on, I gotta get down here and get it. Tickets, tabs. There's my labels. Here we go. Let's just do this. All right, what color shall we use? Probably like a bluish one. Oh, here, I got these green ones. Do I have a blank one? Return mail. There's one. Perfect. And then, just for a time saver, we'll just poke it with my pokey tool. Right there. Zhuzh. And put it on our bold pen. Oh, wait, we got to write on it. Do I want to use this blue? Why not? Open here. Ta-da. Wouldn't this be fun to use for like a gift, like a gift card holder? You know, make it smaller and just use one end of it. I think it would be adorbs. Totes adorbs. Okay. Where's my pokey? Pokey. Oh. I could get my punch out. Well, do I? I mean, you could put a little grommet or a brad in there. I'm not going to, but you could. Really fancy it up. I just wanted you guys to get the gist. So there you go. And now we need to move this over here. Now you have a little pocket that we can decorate. Awesome. Bonus. Hidden pocket belly band. Or you could just do it for ephemera and fill it full of ephemera and then give it as a surprise gift. Yeah, so there you have it. Now, I can't really use that. I mean, there's nothing really in it, but I can still use it. So I have all of these. This one I covered. And this was my test. I wanted to put it on there and see, okay, will it still work? And it did. Although it wasn't a pocket. So I just covered it with a piece of scrap paper. And ta-da, it worked. So there you have it, friends. A journal cover in under 5 minutes with a bonus hidden pocket. So I hope you enjoyed today's 100-day challenge ATH. If you want the list of all of the items that I'm using, just hop over to my Ko-fi site, which is in the description box, and grab that free list and start your own 100-day challenge. I will tell you, it is very, very fun, and it really stretches your imagination for creativity. So give it a go. Until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be. We'll see you soon. Cheers.